All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish up our series on systems of equations. We've got one more algebraic method that we're going to use to find a solution. And the solution, again, is a value that makes both statements true. So we're looking for the one coordinate that's true for both of those. We're going to do this system, we're going to do this method today called elimination. So elimination is very, very similar to column addition, where you just line everything up, the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and so on, and you just add them up. And that's how we do this right here. So it's kind of a weird thing, but what we're going to do is we're just going to combine each column. We're going to make sure that the x's are lined up because those are like terms, the y's are like terms, these are like terms. We're just going to do it. We're going to add them. It's going to work out. You're going to see. What we're going to look for, though, is a situation like this right here where we have, do you see, we have the same variable, but we have opposite coefficients. Coefficients are the numbers multiplying by the variable. So here we have a plus 2, here we have a minus 2. When we add those together, that makes 0. 0 times y is just 0. It's gone. We end up with one equation, one variable, just exactly like we did with substitution. Works fantastic. So let's do it. So here we have 15x. That's 0, right? This right here is just 0. I don't even need to write it. I'm not going to. Equals 30, right? 24 and 6 is 30. So 2, because 2 times 15 is 30. Divide by 15, whatever. 2 times 15 is 30. So I know that's 2. Now I just pick either original equation, plug this in, solve for y. So I'm going to go with this one right here because it had a plus, right? So 7x plus 2y is equal to 24. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in 2. So 7 times 2 plus 2y is 24. So 14 plus 2y is 24, right? Subtract, right? Subtract 14. So I subtract 14 there, subtract 14 there. I get 10. And then 2 times 5 is 10. So y is 5. Whoa, there we go. Oh man, that's so ugly. Let's fix it. So our solution is 2, 5. So elimination. The idea is you want to combine the two so that something goes away, right? So you're left with one equation, one variable. So here, it doesn't work quite as easy. That's why this one is easiest. All you got to do is do it. It's already set up for you, right? This one, not quite as easy. There we go. Sorry about that. So on this one, if you look, those are not the same. If I add those together, I end up with -1. I add these together, I get 12. But these two are the same number at least. So all you got to do is you take one of those, and you're going to change the signs. You're going to multiply either this equation or this equation. It doesn't matter which, by -1. That's how we're going to do it. So a lot of the time, I like to do this going off to the right, but I don't have enough room over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this one right here, the top one, by -1. And when you do that, going to multiply everything. So that's -6, right? And then over here, negative times a negative is positive, equals a negative times a negative is positive, right? And then this one's going to stay exactly the same. So what you do to one side, you do to the other. The value stays the same. It ends up looking a little different. That's a -10 right here, right? So now we have the same situation we did here. So we took this medium problem, we made it into an easy one. That's kind of the idea. If it's not already easy, you're going to do something to make it into an easy one. Then you're going to combine the two, like this, to eliminate one of the variables. Here, that makes 0, so you're left with 9y equals -9. So y equals a -1. So I know that y is equal to -1. Now you're going to take that -1, plug it into one of the original equations. Boom, you got it. So 6x plus 4 times -1 equals -10, right? So 6x minus 4 is equal to -10. 6x equals, let's see, add 4, right? -6. So x is also equal to -1. So -1 was our answer. Boom, done. Well, that's kind of ugly right there, isn't it? Oh, now it looks like your picture in the yearbook. -1. All right, last one. This one's tricky, but it's not that bad. If you're going to have to find a lowest common multiple. So you're going to pick which one of these you want to get rid of. You want to get rid of x, or you want to get rid of y first. It doesn't really matter. Like, for example, if I wanted to get rid of y, I would multiply this second equation by 3, because if I did, then this would become -9. That's already +9. So I'd have 3x minus 9y equals -18. Add them together, it's gone. Or I could get rid of x. So this one would be easy. I can multiply this by 4. That's negative 4. And if that was 4, then those would cancel out. They'd make 0, right? So it'd be 4x, negative 12y, negative 24. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply this second one right here by, let's see, last time we got rid of, so we got rid of x and we got rid of, so we got rid of, we got rid of x first. So let's get rid of y this time. So I'm going to multiply by 3, right? I'm going to multiply the second one by 3. So my first equation is going to stay the same. I'm going to go ahead and write it down there, okay? Take your time. Go ahead and write this out, okay? Now, 3x minus 9y, right? That's where you get your negative 9y, right? And then don't forget the other side. Do not forget the other side equals 18. If you don't, then you multiplied 3 on one side, not the other. Change the equal sign. Change the value. It's no longer equal. So let's go ahead and add these together. Negative x, right? Negative 1 plus 3 is negative x. Those, right? 27. Hey, x is equal to negative 27, right? This is negative x equals positive 27. So if you multiply both sides by negative 1, there you go. So we've got negative 27 for x. Now let's find our y value. I'm going to take it and plug it in right there. Negative 27 minus 3y equals 6. So add 27, negative 3y equals 33. Y equals negative 11. So there we go. Negative 27, negative 11. Boom. We're done. Hope it's been helpful. You guys are killing it.